I mean, you're pretty heavily tattooed.
I'm pretty heavily tattooed.
I mean, it's another weird topic. Tattooers without a lot of tattoos.
Yeah. I didn't always have them.
I know.
Yeah.
I just think it's part of the process for me. Obviously, I'm obsessive compulsive, so I was like, I got to get every inch done. I do understand that it does suck and it does hurt.
Yeah.
I've talked shit and make fun of Greg a lot because we'll be together and we'll somewhere, and he's like got some pretty big areas that aren't tattooed.
Yeah.
But now he's an old man, and it's hard to get a big ass area tattooed when you're an old man.
Yeah.
And like, if I didn't have my ribs done now, I wouldn't be getting them.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's no way because I sat through my rib tattoos and my stomach and my fucking, inner thighs when I was young.
Yeah.
And it was grueling. Now I get a tiny little tat and it's like, so the message is, I've said it a million times, you got to get tattooed when you're young. You got to get it.
That is true. It just keeps getting worse.
If you have aspirations of being fully tattooed, there is no time to dally. And a lot of people are like, oh, I got a lot of time, I got a lot of space, I'm going to space it out, I don't want to get it. I'm like, then you're never going to get done.
No way.
You're never going to get done. People, they think they're going to like run out of room. I'm like, you're not going to run out of room, dude. I got tattooed every single month for a decade and was not finished.
Yeah.
It takes a long time.
Yeah. I just have a few little tiny spots left, and everyone has been awful just because it's like they're all in shitty spots now, and I'm getting older.
There are a few people that I didn't get tattooed by, and now I'm full and I can't get tattooed by, and I'm like, it'd be cool if I did have a big Lehigh tab, but I don't.
Yeah.
But what could you do?
Go back in time.
You can buy his new book.
Yeah.
You just look at all the badass fucking Reapers in the new Wolf and Reaper book.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of books out now.
Speaking of Tim Lehigh and his new book, I have not been tattooing wolves for years. Just because I'm so sick of them and they're not. But I looked through that book and I was like, I would tattoo that wolf. Yeah. So maybe there's a chance
that you'll start doing wolves again.
I'll do some wolves again. But if I do some wolves again, there's a high chance they're going to be straight out of the Lehigh book.
Yeah. Well, then they'll be good. So.
And it's real, actual reference to look at that's not on your iPad or on your phone, which I think is also very important for people to use as artistic inspiration. Right. Looking at actual media in real life that you can actually look at the size reference and get a feel for what's actually happening. Yeah. When you look at stuff on a small screen or on an iPad where you're zooming in and out, you're not in the relative space.
Yeah, it's really kind of disorienting. Kind of just fucks everything up when you're zooming in and out, and then you print it out and it's like, I can't tattoo this. Yeah. This is crazy.
I'm a firm believer that you should draw the tattoo the size that it's going to be tattooed. Right. Sometimes I draw things that end up being a little bigger, you're going to shrink them down a little bit, or you want to fit the space, you blow it up a little bit. But that's like within the 5 to 10, 15% range. Sure. When you're drawing on an iPad, you're not drawing anything the correct size. Because I see everybody zooms in and they do an eye of a line, the line of the eye, and it's like this big, and then they zoom out and it's this big. You're not. That's why it doesn't translate. That's why when you print it out and make the stencil, it doesn't look right because it wasn't conceived in a relative space. Right. So draw it the size.
And you won't have I feel like part of applying a tattoo is sketching it out, making a line drawing, doing these lines with your hand already. It's the size it's going to be.
It's much like the golfer taking a practice swing and then stepping forward and taking the real swing. Right. Like you're doing that on the paper. Right. Every line is going to be this, this, this. And then when you're tattooing, it's this, this, this. I also try to draw on paper the size the tattoo is going to be, and I use a pen that's comparable to the line weight that I'm going to be tattooing with, so that if I'm putting two lines next to each other, on this paper, I know they're going to work on the skin because it's the same distance,
right?
The same relative space, the same thickness. You do that on an iPad, you print it out and you make the stencil, and you're like, "Ooh, those lines are too close together now."
Yeah.
I didn't realize it when it was this big.
Yeah.
And it just, I see that fault in designing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I do hear a lot of arguments for how great the iPad is because they have 1,000 books of reference in their iPad that they can all look through and carry with them everywhere they go. But
yeah, I guess
still against it.
I guess having it digitally and being able to, like, if you could print it out wherever you were at any moment, you know.
Yeah. But I think if
that could be nice to have, like.
But when most people that are using this argument are using it while they're at the shop. You're at the shop, dude. You don't need everything.
Yeah.
Like 10 people all at the same shop, all have iPads with all the same books on the same iPad. Like we could just have the books, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a book guy. I like flipping through.
Actual media is cool, and I think it's coming back.
Yeah.
Like magazines are actually even kind of coming back a little bit.
That's what I heard. Word on the street. Magazines are back.
People are looking at them. I mean, we were at Born Free this weekend, and Choppers Magazine's got new magazine issues, and everybody wants to pick up the magazine and look at it. And a couple of years ago, people weren't even picking up magazines at all.
It's vintage now.
But now you look at it, and you're like, oh, man, check it out. I'm actually get to open this page up and look at it.
Yeah.
Who knows? The future of tattooing